Howdy there. I thought I'd do a quick video on how to do a tone scan on the 51 Alpha. Um, and there's other radios that have this feature as well, so um, it's just maybe different ways of getting to it, obviously, on how the radio is set up. But here on the 51, I was scanning in VFO mode, came across this repeater, and I want to know the tone. You know, maybe I want to come in on the conversation, or I want to call out on that repeater once they're done. And but I don't know the tone of this repeater. So to do that, all you got to do is go to scan, and it gives you a list of different things you can do in the scan mode or menu. Go to tone. It's gonna start scanning for that tone. You can even reverse and go the other way. Either way, it'll loop around. So it found that tone on 127.3. So I can actually hit the scan button, and I'll just show you. If you go to menu and go to your tone settings, it actually put it in there. So I'm ready to go. When they're done, or if there's a break in their conversation, I want to come in, I can do so. Granted, if I'm in range of this repeater. But here's the tricky thing. This is during a band opening, so this frequency is actually the same as one of our local repeaters, except this repeater locally is on a different tone. So if I'm scanning in my regular memory channels and it stops and I'm getting these conversations, I go, that's not our repeater. That's another one that's coming across. Must be a band opening, and I want to know what that tone is. Now if I go in here and show you, our tone is 88.5. I also can go into scan while I'm in that memory channel and scan that for a tone. And it found it, 127.3. So I can actually just clear that off like that by hitting the scan. Or key up if you're in the situation where you can actually throw out your call. I'm going to menu here and show you that it actually changed it to 127.3 when it found it. The cool thing is when I'm done, what I wanted to do, made a QSO, wrote down that tone, saved it for later, whatever. But now it's not on my repeater's tone. All you gotta do is just flip the channel knob, go back, and now I'm back on my tone for my repeater. It goes back to what it was saved to. So that's pretty cool. So you can be actually in your memory channel and do a tone scan, or you actually can be in the VFO and do a tone scan. It has to be transmitting, of course, for it to find that tone. So if they're in a conversation, someone's transmitting, and they unkey, it'll keep scanning, and when they key back up, when it comes across and finds that tone, it will lock in on it. So it's a pretty neat feature. It keeps you from having to go on that wild goose chase of doing the research to find out what tone this repeater is on, and or what tone this repeater is using. So it's a pretty neat feature, and it comes very useful. Just thought I would share, and hopefully it becomes something that's useful just for somebody. I'll go ahead and say 73, and thanks for watching.